It has been over 24 hours and I've finally built my free-to-play deck after over probably 12 hours of grinding. I've managed to replicate my IRL deck in Master Duel. So I'm going to just give you a quick run through the deck. It's Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade. This took me about well, before I come here, let me go to the solo mode first, and basically day one I've completed tutorial strategies and a bunch of the modes here. I still have a few left to complete each mode though. If I go into it, I only complete the ones that gives you gems. So if you use your own deck, the legacy pack ticket is also good to collect. Gives you that, gets you that ticket to open the legacy packs. And on top of the games, I believe they gave you probably at least 2 to 3k gems when you play the game. I can't remember, but I can remember though that I did have at least 8.7k gems, and from day one, and I think another 4k on top of that. I did a stream on it on Twitch, ttv.com. Sorry, twitch.tv Optimal Gamer, if you guys want to check out that stream. Basically it's just solo mode and opening packs, and this is the deck that I managed to build. I think it was yesterday. Oh, here we go. Here's the reboot error. I'm going to retry because it normally gives me a retry. So yep, this deck, by the way, is not complete, as you can see, although I do love that Maxx C is at 3 here. God, I miss Maxx C. I believe this game is using October 21st OCG ban list from last year. I don't know, don't quote me on that. That's just how I feel that they use. So this is the deck. You got your Crow, you got your 2 Cobalt, Sparrow. I mean, since this game is best of 1, you can include your side deck and switch it around depending on what rank you're in. So I'm in plat 5 right now, and so far I haven't changed any side deck cards. So I haven't really changed my Maxx C, my Imperms, and did I have 2 Twin Twisters there? I think the first build I had a couple of Twin Twisters. This is just a quick run through the wins that I had with this deck. I'll record some of these duels, probably starting from gold. Silver, it was, the ratio was still okay. 3 2 1 2, and then after that after silver it's all mostly wins in gold and platinum. I did lose to a Sub-Terror Guru, a Sub-Terror deck. It's a one-off. It's very rare that you get to duel a Sub-Terror deck. But okay, anyway, enough of that. I'm just gonna give you a quick tour of this deck. This is 1 Crow, 2 Sparrow. That's your searcher, extender. I think most of them are extender. Your Sapphire Swallow. 3 Warblers. 2 Nervalls because I added in 2 Maxx Cs. I mean, it's really up to you what you want to put in as an alternatives. But Maxx C in this format is kind of broken. I think at one point I drew 10 cards just from activating. It was versus I think it was versus a Cyber's deck. That happened. So normally my main deck has 3 Sparrows and 3 Nervalls. I kind of took one of each out to fit into Maxx C's. Also, this is not in my main deck, Beryl statue, but if you put this card in this deck, it's a house. It's either just stops your, it stops you from getting OTK'd turn 2. Okay, you could take it out and add a 3rd Maxx C or a 3rd Nervall, but that's how I would build this deck. Your Kerass, your Kitt, and your Fraktals, and your Apex Avian. Raigeki because it's an OG card, and I kind of personally I like Raigeki. I like to put to splash it in my deck. And you have your 3 bird calls. You can't cheap out on these. And 2 bird strike. Droplets are a bit expensive right now. I might need to do more grinding. I do have 3k gems, I think. About 3k gems. I can open some packs, get some pull some yours that I don't need and dismantle them and just, you know, generate a few of these, which is amazing. I kind of like this more now than Duel Links. So, and also Tenki is not at 1 in this game, it's at 3. I think at 1 is fine. I find it 1 is fine. I could experiment and just, I mean, if it was a full Tri-Brigade deck or a Zoodiac deck, then yeah, 3 would be, I would put 3 in it. So I was running 3 Chalice. I removed that to add in the 2nd Called by the Grave, because Called by the Grave is at 2, which is just insane. And then your 3 Imperms and the Oath. Your side deck, I used to run 3 Recital Starling in real life, but over here I kind of just running 2. I might put it to 3 because, you know, for those turn 3 if you're alive on turn 3, then yeah. But in this build or in this game, I don't find to use a 3rd one. I don't find the need to use a third one, so that's why I used a second Nightingale. You could put a second Shureg, Tri-Brigade Shureg, or a second or a whatchamacallit, Harpy Conductor. But since I'm not using Harpy's Feather Storm or Feather Duster, was it Feather Storm? This card. So I can replace the Imperm with 3 of these and a Harpy Conductor, the Link monster. Harpy Conductor. This card. I could also replace Raigeki with Harpy's Feather Duster. If platinum ranks tend to become back row heavy, then I would probably do that. But since I have 2 Twin Twisters, I think I'll stick with this for now until I really need it. So that is it for the deck. I could actually replay a match, or let's see if I can replay. Which one was my promotional match? I think it was this one. Number of turns 4, so that's not too much. But this one, I kind of find this match, I think it was a Zoodiac match. I think I managed to win this somehow, but I'll play it out. I'll play it just so you can see the deck in action. Here we go. I think it was my first turn, and I think he activated Maxx C here. Yep. So I was thinking, should I go off? Because I don't want him to end up with 20 cards turn 2. Then I'd definitely lose. So I figured, hey, why not? I'll just set Bird Strike and end my turn and hope for the best. He activated Pancratops and a Zoodiac Thoroughblade, which then I activated Maxx C. I think I was able to draw a couple of cards here, I remember. The Zoodiac Trident, I don't really know what these Zoodiac cards do, but I just read them as I go along. Okay, so Trident pierces if you discard or if you reveal those 2 cards that was just revealed. I took 2,000 or 4,000 damage rather. That was my draw. Your typical Warbler play and Sparrow play from the, and he has Ash. I believe he ashed me twice this game. So I was like, alright, what can I do here? So he ashed me and he activated, what was the other card that negated my Sparrow? I don't remember. Oh, I can't rewind. That's fine. Okay, so I was still able to activate Starling, summon Kerass, and linked for 3. Sapphire Swallow. I was able to summon Shureg to banish his monster and attack for about 2,600. And then, like I said, barrier statue of the Stormwinds is a house. So I have 4,000, so I had to make a choice whether to bring out Apex Avian or Stormwinds, right? That way I can't get hurt. I'd still stay at 4,000. So he summoned a bunch of Zoodiac monsters. I don't know what this does. A searcher, a special summoner, and what was this? Oh, basically it has influence, so it probably cannot be targeted or by card effects. And then during his end phase, he had another Ash for my Simorg. So I could only do set my Oath, attack both monsters, and I was able to summon Apex. Yep. This time I was able to. So he had Maxx C, another Maxx C. He had all the answers. But I had to negate it with Apex because it was his turn. And he could draw into something that could wipe my board, but luckily he didn't. So that was it. And this is the deck. If you guys have anything to add, any comments, just leave it down below. If you need me to post any of my previous duels or stuff like that, just hit me up in the comment section. And that's it. Until next time, keep it mint. Peace.